Morning. Getting my hearts done for laundry basket quilts. Oh, there it is. Where did my fabric go that I chose for this? Get this done real fast so I can get these made. Get it at least ironed on so I can cut it out later. But, so that being said, I did bring my fusible down. This is all I have left. I still have to get I have to get another package. I know I'm going to need it for something else. All right, so this is what is done. So I've got that one ready to go. I've got these two ready to go. Oh, I didn't cover up that window for the light. These two are ready to go. The hearts are on. I just need to cut them out and iron them on the base fabric. But look what I did. I created my block. I created my block. Yay. Let's see if I can move this over this way so you can see it. I did my block and it's beautiful. I love it. I don't know. I just had this feeling I just had to have it done. Good morning, Alicia. I just felt like I had to have it done so that I could move on with other projects. So, and I've got that heart ready to go. So I can put these away when I get these hearts done. Put them in the bins where they belong. And then I think I want to get them all on the wall and get a picture of them. I really do. All right. So what do we have going on today? Oh, I wanted to share. I got a message on Instagram about, it's not really a sew along, but others might be interested in this. So I'm going to share, share my screen. Burp. It is actually there we are, a calendar where a bunch of designers have come together, put their quilts on here, and you can, the patterns are also available in a PDF. So all you have to do, and the link is below to the Instagram page, where you put in the comment section 2025 CAL, and you will get a message back as to how you can purchase your copy of this calendar. And if you're interested in any of these quilts, you can sew along and make them monthly as you turn the page for the month and get a new one. So this is available if anybody's interested in something like that. So this is fabulous. I think this is great because I've been seeing this a lot and didn't even think about it as some sort of quilt along or sew along or even block of the month. It's a quilt of the month and it's a full quilt. So they seem pretty simple enough to do. And I think this is fabulous. Like this one's my favorite, but because I watched Imogen Jansen make that one and I think it's really cute. So that link is down below if you're interested, and I can put it on Facebook as well. I didn't put the ones from yesterday out there, but that is available. And then if you follow Happy Little Stitch Shop, last night she did a live with Lori on her new fabric line coming out in July, I believe. Don't ask me the name. I didn't finish watching the video, but I started watching it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because at the very beginning of the video, they immediately start talking about that 250th Jane Austen anniversary quilt that Lori designed using the fabrics that another designer created. But they talk about that, and they're going to Happy Little Stitch Shop will sell the quilt kit with the So Simple shapes. But there's options. You can buy the whole quilt kit and do it. You can do it monthly with the sew along that I showed yesterday. But there's a link to the video down below in the description box for the Live with Lori on the Happy Little Stitch Shop, where they talk about that quilt and the how Lori did it, made it, and all that kind of stuff. It's in conjunction with Riley Blake. It's the same thing. You get a Be Prepared document that's multiple pages to cut fabric, cut out the fusible for the applique portions, but it's both piecing and quilting. So they talk about that more so that you can learn more about it and other ways in which you can get it. And I'm sure Fat Quarter Shop's going to provide something as well. So I would assume anyway, and I really don't want to say that word very much, but I tend to. So anyway, so I guess the quilt is a name. It's called Emma. So if you're interested in learning more about that, please go check out that link below and watch that. Happy Little Stitch Shop also probably, and Fat Quarter Shop does this too, but if you watch her, go to her channel, you can watch the other things about the new release parties for both Moda and Riley Blake with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and Fat Quarter Shop does it with other fabric design companies as well. So those things are available for you if you want to go check out the new designs that are coming out. Also, check out that calendar if you're interested in any of those patterns. It would be, those would come along free with the purchase of the calendar itself. Next up, we have new assignment for today. Ode to Our National Parks, block number 7 of 9, called Interesting Things. And it is this block. So we're going to pick out fabrics for this block. And I wonder if I'll make it today. I don't know. It's not difficult. The laundry basket quilts one wasn't difficult either. So another reason. Oh, I think I wanted to mention a tip that I did do. So with these squares in a squares, the directions say you need to cut these pieces as a 1 7/8" square, and then you cut on the diagonal to get half square triangles, and then you attach them to the 1 7/8" square in the middle. I cut these at 2 inches, the extra 1/8 of an inch, so that I have plenty of fabric around this square to actually square it down to size. And the triangles, instead of cutting them the method, I did them the traditional method. They come down to 2.5. I cut these into 3-inch squares and made triangles and then squared them down to 2.5. So everything came out perfectly with this block. So I didn't fussy cut anything in the center of this. And I think I also changed this fabric because I didn't have enough of the blue dots or circles that I had chosen yesterday. So I picked a different one. So there's that. I want to make sure I got that in there too, because I did make some changes and a couple of tips, because her fabrics, or her cutting instructions and piecing instructions are very different than most other people. So let's get some fabric out here that I have not yet used in a block, and see if there is a way that I can pull these all together to come up with a plan for today's assignment. So let me get these all pulled together here. This is what I have as options. And I think I have an idea as I pull these together. I want to use this and this. And I think I want to use it with this. use this as kind of the background pieces for the white sections, and the dark green for the dark areas, and this blue for the medium areas. So let's pull those three out and see what we got going on here. These three, I kind of like it. So these two would be used together, and then this would surround it. I think I'm going to go with that option. The glare. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to attempt to do. And we'll go from there. So I'm very excited. So far, I have not used a fabric more than once. So this is what we have left for the next 2 blocks, 8 and 9. So I think we're going to be able to make it through without duplicating another fabric, but you never know. You have to see the design of the block makes all of the difference. So those are what's left. And this is what I'm going to do. And I can't wait to get started on it, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to it. My hair is being... So I ran out of my favorite conditioner, and the conditioner I'm using is something that it's just been... So I've got to go shopping for conditioner. Otherwise, it's very, very flyaway today and dry. Oh, don't pull that thread, girl. Okay. So that is on the next agenda, this block. I don't know if I'll get to it today because I've been working on something else and I'm kind of excited about it. So Hometown Holiday Sampler, I'm catching up and working on the shine and the sparkle. I cut everything out. All of the pieces are cut for all of the blocks that need to be made. And there are 3 shine blocks, 5 sparkle holiday blocks, and 2 glimmer blocks. So I have to make all of those by the end of the month. And the way I'm going, I might have them all done here very soon. I've got all the pieces cut. These are for the sparkle blocks. So all the pieces are cut and laid out. Oh, I have it over here. I'm like, where's this one? It's in my sewing machine because I've been chain piecing and using them in leaders and enders. But all of these pieces are cut and ready to go to make a unit, on the block. And this is the remainder of all of those. So I have to make all of these. And they make this unit right here. I'll pull that out. They make these units like this. And then you take other background pieces and do sew and flips on the other side to make like this little tulip looking unit for each end. For those. So yeah, I've got all of those cut out and just chain piecing as I go and using them as leaders and enders because I made all of the hourglass blocks for this star, which is the Shine Holiday Star. So these need to be trimmed down to the right size, and then I can start putting the blocks together. So this one here, these are the 2 for this one. These need to be trimmed, but these are all trimmed, and this block is ready to be pieced together. So I'm making progress, and I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. So I was doing that this morning as I was mentally preparing for my day and getting everything together. And so we're good. And then I need to think about, I think I have to make sure that my pile of prioritized projects are in the proper order, because right now I'm doing everything that I feel like I want to do rather than the things that have to be done. So I feel like I'm falling behind still, even though I'm catching up with one, I'm falling behind on another. So I need to make sure that I'm getting it all set. So I'll wrap my head around that again this evening when I get done with work. I think we just heard my air fryer just buzz because I forgot to eat yesterday lunch. And so I made a stop in the middle of my working to grab an unhealthy sandwich. So I put chicken in the air fryer to make a salad, and I can have that before I go to work today. So tomorrow's plan is, I'm assuming, because she hasn't said anything, but it is on the calendar, Pat Sloan will talk about London Town. So we can go ahead and make fabric selection for Buckingham Palace. I can't wait, because that's my favorite project at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm following her schedule. So however she's doing it, I am following that same schedule. So I just watch her videos to catch up, because she's not following her calendar on that one. So block 5, no, it's block 4. It is physically block 5 because we've already made 4 blocks, because the last one had 2. But it is going to be block number 4 in the book. So I'm very excited about that, to choose. And I'm trying not to think about it beforehand, so that I'm like pre-selecting fabric in my head. I want to do it like as freely as possible when we sit down to do that, like I did with this one. I didn't even think about it beforehand. However, the blue caught my eye last week. And so I think it'll work fine for this week's block. So I'm really excited about that. So I couldn't wait to get to the blues and the teals. So I'm excited about it. So I just might cut out all those pieces and at least lay it down on a design board and see how it goes. So you guys, that's all I've got for you today. I hope to have more tomorrow. Tomorrow's our sew along day. So that's even better. We get to spend more time together. So I'm looking forward to that. But you guys have a fabulous rest of your Wednesday. Weather's here is cooled off again. I had the air conditioner on in the car the last few times I've worked. So it's been a little warm here, but now today it's cool, windy, not very sunny, but it is perfect fall. And so Bert, and I'll make sure I get a picture of him today, because I had to take him down in my car because my son needed to sit in the passenger seat. So I'm putting him back in the passenger seat, and I'll take another picture. I don't know what happened the last one. So I will get a picture and show you Bert, Engelbert Humperdinck. I believe he's a skeletal thing that it's kind of like the Grim Reaper. So he sits in the passenger seat with me and holds my DoorDash bags. I got to get him back to work. He's been sitting in the back seat for a few days, and that's just, he's not being helpful. He's not being helpful at all. So, and I'm also thinking of dressing Halloween-ish. All right, you guys, have a good Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow with London Town, block number 4, fabric selection, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll see you guys then. Have a good day. I love you, and thank you for being here. Mwah. Bye now.